This is BRIeathe from BRIeathe Fitness. My name is Brianna, and I've been a personal instructor and trainer for over a year now. I'm also certified in sports nutrition. So I made this channel just to kind of help you guys, give you guys ideas, you know, not to say like do this, don't do this, whatever, but just to maybe kind of get you guys thinking about ways to incorporate good and proper nutrition into your diet, as opposed to eating maybe how you are now. There's so many things that I started studying this, it just blew my mind, that I'm like, you know, you get so used to doing things a certain way and eating things, and even just the labeling on a package of a food product can be so deceiving. So I'm just gonna really kind of take a little bit of time to go over that with you guys. Today though, I'm gonna be sharing one of my favorite sports recovery drinks that I have found. And so one thing that's really important to me is just raw, the plant-based, to not use a lot of animal products, namely because of the process they have to go through. Animal products are very processed. A lot of times you need, you know, to heat the meat up, that kind of thing, or heat animal products up, like eggs or, you know, whatever the case may be. Heat kills off nutrients, lowers the nutritional value. So it's like the more that you process something, the less and less and less nutrition you're getting out of it. And on top of that, your body, you're equipped with certain enzymes, and some of the plant products or excuse me, animal products actually are really hard for our bodies to digest and pull the nutrients that are left from the animal products after they're processed. To pull the nutrients out, it makes it harder for our bodies, makes our bodies kind of work overtime. So a lot of times when people switch to like a whole food, raw, plant, vegan diet, they feel a lot better because their body's not working as hard, and it just cleanses your body. So one thing that I started researching or kind of playing around with lately is chia seeds. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. Kind of, maybe. So there's the chia seeds. They can be expensive. What I do with these is I buy them in bulk. So when I go to my Whole Foods store, I just put some in a bag, and then they weigh it out by the pound and price it. It's typically around $7.99 a pound. I've seen bags like this big that go for like $12. So it just really depends on, you know, where you get it. The 99-cent store, they have them for $1, like a pretty decent sized bag for $1. So, I mean, they're out there, just kind of keep your eyes open for it. So with the chia seeds, as with any seeds for the most part, your body, it requires a little bit more effort for your body to break it down. So consuming anything in liquid form is gonna help your body to digest it and absorb it faster. So right after you're done working out, you want to get the nutrients back into those muscles and into your body as soon as you can, so that your body doesn't continue to eat away at the muscles. Now that kind of gets a little bit complicated. It has to do with how your body breaks down and produces energy as to why you need to do that, but that's for another video, for another time. Just know that, you know, regardless, even if you don't have to be just eating these, but anytime you're done working out, you want to try to refuel your body as soon as you can, and you want to do it within the limits. You don't want to overfuel, because then all of that excess is going to go and store as fat. You don't want to under though, because then you're going to get fatigued. The muscles aren't going to be well nourished. So it's just really important to kind of know the specific equations you need for it, and different things like that. So first, I'm just going to show you how to do this real quick. The serving size for this is going to be 1 ounce, which is 2 tablespoons. It's really nice to find, and you know, regardless of what it is, really low calorie but high nutrient, like nutrient dense foods. So I think could definitely be qualified. This could be under that category. Calories in 1 ounce of serving is going to be 138. It's around 9 grams of fat. Hardly any saturated fat though. It's about 0.9%. It has about 7 grams of polyunsaturated fat. The carb is going to be around 12 grams, and there is around, it's like in between 4 and 5 grams of protein in it. So, I mean, even that's great after you work out. You definitely want to be consuming something with protein to rebuild the muscles. The protein really helps in muscle repair and resynthesis. So that's really important to look for. Now, one thing just to kind of mention, the grams of carbs that are in the chia seeds here are mostly fiber, so your body doesn't digest it fully, so you won't be consuming as many carbs as it would say on like the serving size. Keep that kind of stuff in mind, like know where the carbs are, how your body's just gonna digest it. It's gonna help you kind of determine if it's something you want to buy or not. It has a lot of antioxidants in it. I was doing some research and some people actually argue that it has more than blueberries, which that has not been proven, but it's just interesting to note because when you think of antioxidants, you think of blueberries as being like one of the highest, most antioxidant rich fruits available. Some people claim that this is even more than that. So there's a good thing, fight off, like, you know, support the immune system and different things like that. Also fights off the production of free radical cells, which free radical cells can, like the process of them, they can damage cells, so it can lead to aging and different types of cancers even. So to help fight those cells off in the body, say, is a win-win. Let's see, it does lower the LDL cholesterol and it increases the HDL cholesterol. So it's really good for people with type 2 diabetes. If you're kind of looking for something to try to lower that, consider this as a substitute. It also reduces inflammation. So you guys can just see, like, all across the board, this is great. And when you eat a brownie after you work out, or like one of those packaged protein bars from the store, the gas station, whatever, you're not gonna be getting all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in water for you. If it's warmed up water, it's gonna work a little bit better. So I'm just gonna grab some from my sink here. I'm gonna set it right in front of the camera. Now you can see with the water, I'll go ahead and move this a little bit. When you put it in water, it starts to clump up. So let me see here. Now what I do when I make it is I try to keep stirring it because you can actually see, like, it forms clumps. Now the seeds are really, really tiny, so when it does form clumps, it's hard to break apart. It looks so cool. I love how it looks, but if you want, just keep stirring it. It's gonna kind of break the clumps up a little bit more. And you wanna leave it set for a little bit. So this is gonna turn into a gel form. So I don't know if you can see, my camera, but it actually has, like, you can see on the outer layer of it has like a gel coating, and that's what you want to see in it. It's the seeds actually expanding, the inside of the seeds going out, which again, your body won't have to do as much of the breaking down of the seeds for this. Now with this, what I usually do is just extract the seeds and pour them into a juice. So I have like a little one of those juicers with like the cone. If you cut an orange in half, juice out an orange, and then go ahead and mix the seeds in it, you're gonna have like an orange drink. It's really not that bad. What I do is when you drink it, like, you can taste it. It almost tastes, it reminds me, I think, when I do it with oranges, of like orange juice with the pulp. It just gives it a little bit of a texture. So some people, it takes a little bit to get used to it. What I encourage you though, definitely, is to try it. Don't be scared of it. Definitely, you know, do it a couple times. Even if you don't like it, you're like, oh, this is gross. Brie, why are you having us do this? Think about all those benefits, keep that in the back of your mind. It's definitely worth it to just start incorporating this stuff into your diet when you can. So that's all for now. If you have questions about chia seeds or have any more comments on it or anything that you think I should add, just let me know, comment below. I love hearing from you guys, so if you have even suggestions of things I can do in upcoming episodes, upcoming videos, more than happy to hear. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.